YouTube. It's your boy Jesse Shabazz in the building. Just come back with a video real quick. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna weigh in on this topic because it's interesting and it kind of like I kind of can relate to a little bit of this topic. You know what I'm saying? To a degree, and I'm breaking it down to y'all. So basically, I'm talking about LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? Recently, he's in the news media because of Kevin Gates. You know what I'm saying? Another a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Underground rapper. Well, he's national as well, mainstream artist. But Kevin Gates, he was in the news. So basically, what happened was somebody asked Kevin Gates. They were talking about relationships and celebrity statuses, and they asked him if he could trade places with LeBron James. Would he trade places with him? And he said no, because he feels that LeBron James' wife does not cherish or does not really genuinely love LeBron like he think he should, because how white women look at LeBron, you know what I'm saying? They look at him with they you know what I'm saying, drooling and shit and obsessed almost like with him. But he's saying his wife don't really have that same feel. So basically, I just want to say I don't know. I didn't really pay attention to that. I gotta check that. You know what I'm saying? I gotta look into that more. You know what I mean? Pardon. I gotta look into that more. But I want to say basically what I from the the facts and from the information. So LeBron responded. You know what I'm saying? LeBron said that I think really what really happened is when Kevin Gates said the B word, because he called out his name, called out her name, said the bitch. He he didn't intentionally mean it, but that's just the conversation brothers speak. So long story short, he was LeBron was like he don't really respond to peasants, whatever the case. So something like that to that degree. He kind of downplayed it, but end of the day, it might be true. You never know. I don't know. Man to man, maybe Kevin Gates was just trying to let him know, you know what I'm saying? This is what he felt, and he should, be on the lookout of that. But how I can relate to a degree, I was gonna say, is I can understand when you're dealing with someone and they don't really fully love you. It's just like they're in competition with you. You know what I'm saying? And that could be the case with LeBron and his wife. I could be totally wrong. It could not be the case. But you never know, because sometimes people be with you for the stuff they can gain from you, for the stuff for what you can do for them, not necessarily for what y'all can do for each other, or for the love is genuine, like reciprocal. Because sometimes you could be dealing with someone and they could have little interest in you, but they also could be in competition with you. And every time like you want to get something, they want to buy something. Every time they see you purchasing something new, they got like a jealous energy with them, vibe. That sometimes is true with people. You gotta be careful of that. So I don't know. This probably is nothing, and it's not gonna be nothing serious. They gonna swept under the rug after it's over. But that lets you know sometimes too how something little could be sparked and it could turn to something giant. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always say protons and electrons always cause explosions, because two energies are gonna come head on. It's gonna be a collision. You know what I mean? And sometimes the media, they perpetrate that. Sometimes people can put false narratives out there and it could be portrayed. And that's why people, you know what I mean, get into situations because of people starting up stuff, gossiping. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. It was part of, freedom of speech. They asked him a question. He responded to the question. You know what I'm saying? He gave his honest opinion. And sometimes your opinion can offend people, especially how you word it and how you say it and how you spew it out. You know what I mean? But I think LeBron and Kevin Gates are gonna be cool. There's gonna be no beef. They might see each other in the game, and LeBron might slap him up and talk to him afterwards, and they might iron it out. Or he might just ice grill him when you see him. Might be something. You know what I'm saying? I want to shout out my boy, the Game Spitter. He talked about this first. He always got some good viewpoints. I respect Game Spitter. It's my boy. Shout out. But I just want to say, overall, it's just be careful who you're dealing with. You never know. Your significant other could be a significant other, or it could be a significant ops. You could be sleeping with the enemy, don't even realize it. You know what I mean? Some people as your relationship, as your partner. But some people also are in competition with you. You have to understand that. You have to see it. Because sometimes you can't see it because you in love, you blinded. Only people on the outside can see it. So you have to be careful with that too. Because it could be a cause for destruction. Messing with the wrong person. Trust me, we all been there. It's your boy Justice Shabazz. It's coming from my opinion. In my honest opinion. Protons, electrons always cause explosions. Like the great saying goes, pay attention to your circle, or they hurt you. Peace. Subscribe to the channel, like, comment, stay tuned, locked and loaded. Your boy Justice Shabazz, we out. Peace.